Hey amigos, it's Robo here. Since the update yesterday, I've been busy tidying up my farms. I've cleaned up a lot of oatmeal and honey pallets on my other farm. And on this one, I've also sorted out honey, egg, and seed pallets in 2 different storage buildings to get organized. If you play Farming and Friends more than once or twice a week, you'll know that these products can pile up while waiting for bond tasks to come along so that you can complete them. Especially if you're running more than one product. This adds to an already packed farm. And if you don't have the entire lot, due to the Robux cost, this reduces your space even more. So, I believe this update was meant to improve our experience. It is reducing the time spent on tasks and being able to clean up our farms, making room for decorations or more factories that you need for bond tasks, rather than adding something new to do, or by adding another huge building that we can't fit on our farm. I know my experience has definitely improved. I am no longer trying to figure out where to put extra pallets. I'm also not having to move them around, just to have to move them again because they're in the way. And with all those pallets stored away, the game is not as laggy, which also improves gameplay. And once I drop a pallet in storage, getting it out is super quick with a flatbed. There's no comparison between auto-loading and using a forklift to load a trailer. In Farming and Friends, time is money. And this update reduces the time spent on the grind, freeing up space for farmers to add what they need and spending less time managing pallets. So, I'm using the pallet storage building on this farm to manage my honey, egg, and my extra animal feed pallets. It's helping me organize 3 different areas and is even allowing me to get rid of 1 honey factory. I'm currently moving all the honey pallets out of one of the factories into storage, but I'm not sure how many there are yet. My bees and factory are boosted enough so that I can have just 1, and I can get the pallets out of the storage building faster than the honey factory once it's time to sell. Some people have complained that the building isn't big enough or that you can't see the pallets stacking up. A larger building would just take up space we don't have. The pallet storage is compact, and you can have more than 1 on your property to manage pallets. When I had 500 to 600 pallets of honey on my farm, there was no room left for anything else, and the game got so laggy. It was hard to play. If you've built your farms to do as many tasks as possible like I have, then you don't have room for more large buildings. I've seen some players complaining in the chat that they do not like having to use a forklift to put the pallets into storage. I'm okay with this, because you would have to use a forklift to pull honey or oatmeal off the factory anyway, and if you're storing it on the ground, you'd need a forklift to pick it up and put it back on a trailer. With the pallet storage, you just pull it straight off the factory and drop it into storage. And to load it onto a trailer, you just pull the trailer across the loading dock and hit the buttons, automatically loading the trailer, cutting your time drastically behind the wheel of a forklift. Before this update, I had trailers full of pallets, seeds, and eggs stored in my equipment manager, or all across the farm. I've moved all those into storage where they're available for quick removal and sale when I need them. And my farm is looking much better, not to mention easier to move around. These are just a few ways I'm using the storage, and I hope you find them helpful. I'll make a new update when I have some great setups. But I think the one I have now is on the right track. As always, thank you for watching. And if you get useful information from watching or just enjoy the videos, please like and subscribe, or click these links on the right of your screen to see more Farming and Friends content. Sure to help you out.